There are real people making thousands of dollars a month sports betting on these simple DFS apps like Prizepicks, Underdog, and Bettor. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what they're doing and then turn you into a profitable sports bettor on these DFS apps. Look, I get it if you don't believe me off the rip, but please give this video a chance because this is real. These are real people doing this. I will show you their results. I will show you what they are doing. And it's very, very easy to replicate as a normal person. Even somebody that doesn't really know much about sports can be doing this every single month. This is a mathematically proven strategy called plus EV betting that these people are doing. And guys, it is just simply comparing sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to these DFS apps to find the best value. And I will do a hands-on deep dive on exactly how they're doing it, but first, let's check out some of these reviews and results from these real people making thousands of dollars a month. And let's start off with a banger. My boy Trent is up over $4,000 just 7 days into November using this strategy. Now, this one is just insane, but I promise it is real. My boy Will made $15,000 sports betting on Prizepicks, Underdog, and such in September. $15,000. Now, that's not necessarily obtainable for everybody because everybody's unit size might be different. You might bet $5 or $10 a bet. Will might be betting $100, $200 a bet, right? Everybody's different, but if you're all doing the same thing, you're going to see profitable results. Some are just going to be more than others. That's fine. But he even goes on to tell you exactly how he did this for the month of September using the plus EV strategy, as I've been mentioning, some of the tools he uses, and he even made over almost $4,000 on Underdog Fantasy alone. Tells you which slip types you should be playing on Underdog as well. 3-pick insured, terrible on Underdog, guys. Should be playing the 3-pick uninsured and then the 6-pick insured slips. But yeah, he tells you exactly how he did it. And I'll be doing the same thing, of course, in this video. Also, feel free to follow any of these guys that I am shouting out in this video because they are crushing the plus EV betting strategy and they deserve a follow. And now, my boy Busy Dad Bets on X. You can see he started plus EV betting in January of this year. So 10 months into his plus EV betting journey, he is up $3,600. Like I said, everybody's different. But if you could tell me you could make an extra $4,000, $6,000, right? Just sports betting on the year, why would you not do that? And below that tweet, you can even see that he is showing you exactly how he's doing the strategy as well. And this time, he was showing off Prizepicks. He's playing only 5- and 6-man flexes, as those are mathematically the easiest slip types to profit long-term playing Prizepicks. 1Cam on Twitter in one night took these DFS apps for $704, cashing on basically the 3 big DFS apps. Bettor he hit for 10x, Prizepicks for 10x, and then a 25x here on Underdog to round out his night for $704 in profit. And for my smaller unit guys, Jaden's got you covered. He's a $5 unit bettor, which means he places $5 on every slip he plays on these DFS apps, and he made $738 extra just sports betting last month using plus EV strategy. And you can see just a few days into November, he is already up another $170 doing this as well. The man Jake says his plays suck, but they don't. He made $1,500 just last month in October himself. And humbly, this is me up $1,700 to start the month of November. But guys, this dude just dropped a bomb on Twitter. Says he's up $25,000 in 2024 using Daily Grind Fantasy and plus EV betting, using the tools to compare sportsbooks lines to DFS apps like Prizepicks, Underdog, Dabble, right? And when I say these are real results, I mean it because this is a verified tracking app called Pickett that will verify all of your bets across all of your DFS apps or sportsbooks and show your results to the public. So you can probably find all of these guys on Pickett, including myself, Sports by Dustin. I know I just threw a bunch of people that are making money sports betting in your face, but now it's time to show you how to do it yourself. And if you read some of those reviews, they all have about 2 things in common. They're plus EV betting, and they're using a tool called Daily Grind Fantasy to compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to these DFS apps to find the best value. Daily Grind Fantasy pulls in all of the sportsbook data, what their projections and odds are across the market, and puts them into one place for you to be able to quickly and efficiently scan the market without having to individually go to these sportsbooks, look up these players, these teams. You can do it all in one place. And then it does math on the back end to show you the true fair odds percentage these sports books are giving these plays to hit, making it easy to spot value. And if you do want to check out Daily Grind Fantasy, I will leave a link down in the description below, but if you use code Dustin DGF2, you'll get 25% off your very first month. Guys, it's super simple. All you're doing is comparing the lines and odds on Sportsbooks back to Prizepicks or Underdog, seeing who is the most off and playing it over there on that app. Let's go through a couple examples here and it'll make more sense. Max Shulga, right? Under 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists on Prizepicks is what is being said to take, right? But why is that? Well, if we look at the rest of the market, we only have 2 other data points, but Underdog and Flip both agree this should be 1 full lower PRA, point, rebound, and assist, than what Prizepicks has it at. Are you going to trust that Prizepicks is right? Or are you going to trust these other 2 DFS apps that are agreeing this should be lower than what Prizepicks has? I know you're probably thinking it's just 1 PRA. It's not that big of a deal, right? But it is. Long term, getting 1 PRA of value is huge. How many times have you ever been hooked in your sports betting life, right? Where you took the over of 22.5 and he got 22, missing by 0.5, right? Happens often. These sportsbooks are sharp, their lines are sharp. So if you can find an outlier, right, you're going to be on the right side of the hooks a lot more often than you were before. So yeah, that's one way to do it, right? Where can you find a projection that's off and play it there? But also, we want to look at the odds these sportsbooks are giving these plays to hit because we can tell a lot from that. These sportsbooks are super sharp and they are setting these lines and odds for a reason, right? They're not just throwing crap at a wall or thinking they know ball. They have multi-million-dollar algorithms and models setting these lines, taking anything you can think of into consideration. Home versus away splits, last 10 game logs, like everything that you think you know and can look up is already baked into the odds of these sports books. So let's look at Kendrick Bourne, for instance, right? The under of 2.5 receptions is what's being recommended on Prizepicks with a 58.23% chance to hit. And that's based on the sportsbooks all heavily juicing the under of 2.5 receptions for Kendrick Bourne. We can see Pinnacle minus 182 odds to the under, FanDuel minus 160. You can see the rest of them here, but average odds of about minus 162 for him to go under on all of these major sports books. But why is this good? That's because these sports books are literally agreeing and telling you this has a very, very good chance to hit the under at about 58% chance, right? Long term, this would hit about 58% of the time is what these sports books are saying based on how they are pricing it. You get this same play that is average odds of minus 162 on the books at minus 119 odds in 5 and 6 man flexes on Prizepicks. And just like I showed you earlier how that guy was telling you the best slip types to play on Underdog, here's the best slip types to play on Prizepicks, right? Look at this. Prizepicks in 2-man slips, you would get a 3x return, but you're getting each play at minus 136 odds, and you need to be right 57.7% of the time on your individual legs to be profitable playing that slip type. You can see 3-mans are also really bad, 4-mans not that good, but playing 5 and 6-man flexes are mathematically the most profitable slip types to play on Prizepicks. You need to be right just 54.2%+ of the time on your individual legs playing 5 and 6-man flexes to be profitable long-term playing Prizepicks. So yes, finding 5 or 6 plays that have above a 54.2+% chance to hit and getting them into 5 and 6-man flexes is the ultimate goal to profiting on Prizepicks. Busy Dad Bets even told you this in his Twitter thread, right? 54.2+% is what you need. He even gave you an example right here. Mobley under 29.5 PRA. Let's look at this. Why is it good value based off the optimizer, based off the sportsbooks on Prizepicks, right? The under of 29.5 PRA is being recommended on Prizepicks with a 57.45% chance to hit. That's because if we look at the rest of the market, we scan it, we see that majority of these books have already bumped this down to either 28.5 or 27.5. And the books that have it at 29.5 are favoring the under, minus 133 and minus 125. You're getting it at minus 119 at 29.5, the best possible odds and projection in the market. And it gets even easier. Instead of manually line comparing like I was just showing you, Daily Grind Fantasy has the AI slip generator that uses AI to line compare for you. It will scan the sportsbook market, find the best value, build out full slips for you to tail, and then portray them down here. All you do is click, reveal the slip, and tail them. Here's a Prizepicks slip that you can even tail with one click of a button. Just like that, it will load it up on Prizepicks. You scroll down, you submit your lineup, and it's that simple to secure value using the AI slip generator. This tool is insanely clutch for beating the bumps and securing value, as AI is way faster than you and I at line comparing, right? We have to decipher what lines are good and then decide what we want to play in our slip. AI does all of that for you, and you know by just playing these slips, you are getting plus EV slips and good long-term value. I mean, the tool is up over 2,100 units since it launched on 8/18 of 2023. So it does work. It's all tracked here on the slip performance chart. If you guys have, only 10 minutes out of your day to sports bet, this might be the tool for you, as you can just simply log in, tail the slips, and then trust that you're getting good value and will be profitable long term. So yes, you don't need to have access to Sportsbooks to be able to make thousands of dollars a month sports betting. You can do it right here on these DFS apps using plus EV, just comparing Sportsbooks lines and odds back to those DFS apps. Having a tool like Daily Grind Fantasy really helps. But if you do it, stick to it, and you will see profitable long-term gains. And that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned something or you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We post sports betting content like this every single week.